Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. They double him with George. Green passes to Jefferson. Seattle grabs the miss. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And you know what? Exactly what... Now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here.
Outside, Green, 14 feet away, and he nails the jumper. Green's got his second bucket tonight.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Jackson against Sessions. There's a screen by Noel. Outside, George, 6 to shoot. The shot, and another basket for Seattle.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
The Nuggets trail by 15. Jefferson, a screen on Jackson. Feeds to Green. From the arc. That is good. Green's got 7 points in the game.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Seattle shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Big group substitution here for Seattle. Ryan Howland, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Chandler comes in for Lure. Anderson, he's checked in for George. And Mike Conley subbed in for J.R. Smith.
Coming onto the floor for the Seattle team.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Chandler a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Conley inside the line, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Conley's got his first points of the game. The Nuggets trail by 16. Now here is Hill. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Seattle.
Well, guys, I'm here with...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Well, their field goal percentage is a number that jumps off.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just...
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
George having a fantastic game. He has 11 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
They've got Harrison Barnes. Aflalo is out there with Ramon Sessions. Then there's Draymond Green, and it's Jefferson in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And George, here we go, banked in off the glass. George has got 13.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And he gets it to go. Barnes has got his second bucket.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
On the wing, George, covered by Barnes. Outside, Jackson. Back to Smith. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. It's stolen by Green. That's good, and the Seattle lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Sessions.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket. You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Green, he's checked in for Barnes. That's good.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Sessions with it, guarded now by Jackson. They get it again. Seattle leading by 15, moving it up. And J.R. Smith with a slam.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Sessions with the rebound.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep, though.
George. An absolute bomb from three-point range. George has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Seattle.
Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he had to do something. They're getting buffaloed and beat up. He couldn't let that continue. He had to call the timeout there.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Jeff Withey, he's checked in for Jefferson. Fournier comes in for Aaron Aflalo. And George Hills subbed in for Sessions.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
There's the screen. Left side, Chandler. George. The rebound by Withey. The Nuggets trail by 18. The pass to Fournier. Fires from deep. No good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And I love the fact that he didn't try to take on the defense by himself. Great pass on the move.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
It's stolen. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Green. He dishes it to Green. The kick out to Hill. Green with a screen for Hill. And another shot. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Deep 2 from Anderson. He hits the shot at the very last second.
Goodness!
Now in the court, Jordan Mario.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Seattle leading by 20. On the floor for Seattle, Ryan Hollins is out there with Chandler. Then there's J.R. Smith. Then it's Conley, and it's Peterson at the 3. And that's good. J.R. Smith for 3.
J.R. Smith.
Smith's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Seattle. Hill kicks to Barnes. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Tyson Chandler did not like that. Wow.
You know, he's got that beat speed, phenomenal speed. I mean, those kind of wide open buckets, they can come in bunches for him.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. It's stolen by Green. Aflalo goes in. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Seattle.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Jefferson comes in for Bargnani. And Sessions subbed in for Hill. Anderson with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Barnes grabs the miss.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
The shot's good. Sessions making the play. Sessions has got his 3rd assist on the night. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Green, he's checked in for Barnes.
In for your Nuggets, Jeff Green.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. The Nuggets trail by 17. And Sessions kicks to Green. Buries it from 3-point range.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
It's Anderson with the drive. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. First one falls for him.
And checking out the game for Anderson. He has 8 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Denver calls timeout. They're trailing by 16. We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Mike Malone as he addressed his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Green. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Another part of what he said to them centered on his desire to see them shooting the ball every opportunity that presents itself. He said, "Fire away, guys. You've got the green light." A few late-on-the-fly adjustments as the situation gets more desperate for them. It's going to be a tough hill to climb, guys.
Thanks a lot, Doris. He hits the second from the line.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Seattle calls timeout. They're in front by 15. 1:49 left in the 4th. 1:49 left here in the 4th quarter. A 3 from Anderson. Good on the shot. Anderson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And, Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Jeff Withey, he's checked in for Jefferson. Bargnani comes in for Draymond Green. Evan Fournier's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. And it's Hill in for Sessions.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Seattle.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And it's always nice to get win number 1 against an opponent you'll be seeing a total of 4 times over the course of the year. They really set the tone tonight for their season series against the Nuggets.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Paul George. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised. And this run not really doing them any good at this point, as late as it's starting to evolve.
Yeah, but kudos to him, Greg. I mean, the fight they're showing now, you got to give them credit for that. Would have been really easy to pack it in.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be cheering about anymore. I mean, their guys got it handed to them.
Launches a 3. Drew gets the bucket.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
from downtown, and that falls.
And since the start of the fourth quarter, that three-point shot has just been there.
Yeah, exactly. Doing an excellent job, I think, finding the open guy on the perimeter. And the three